Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for another breakfast chat. And today we're having chicken, rice, and bell peppers. So let's talk a little bit about something that's amusing. This is one of the things that always comes up. I get guys who are like, well, I don't train for strength. I don't train for strength. I don't care about strength. I care about my physique. And if that's your goal, then so be it. I don't particularly like it. I'm not impressed by it. I don't really care. But if that's your goal, that's your goal. I'd rather see you do that than to be a couch potato and not train and live a healthy lifestyle at all. So fair play. But the fascinating thing is these same people know that when they're in the gym and some guy lifts a really heavy weight, they stop and look. And that's the funny thing. And I'll get to why that is in a minute, but I've noticed that over the years, I have trained at a lot of gyms in a couple different countries. Okay. And I have consistently noticed that all the bodybuilders and the physique guys, when you lift a really heavy weight, they all stop and look. Even the serious bodybuilders, the competitive bodybuilders, anytime you get 5 plates on the bar for a squat, 6 plates on the bar for a deadlift, they all turn and watch you. They turn and watch you. Now, some people will say, well, but I'm not doing this to impress other men. Of course you're doing it to impress other men. You think chasing the bodybuilding thing is going to get you a bunch of women? Do you think women really care? And I'm not saying there aren't women who care, and I'm not saying women don't care about you being in shape or not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's a much, much lower priority for them than you think it is. Because guys get hung up in their head that because we care about looks, what a woman looks like is near the top of the list. It might even be the top of the list of the thing that attracts us to them. Let's be honest here. It's the first thing that we notice. How hot is she? Therefore, we assume that women think like we do. Let me ask you guys a question, who younger guys. Do you really think women think like we do? Has that been your life experience? Do women think the same way men do? Look at the world the same way? They don't. And your assumption is wrong. I can tell you they care about looks, but it's further down the hierarchy. Women actually care about how funny you are, how confident you are, your financial stability. All three of those things take a priority over looks. Looks is about number 4 down the list. And not saying they don't care, they do care. But men, we will go after a woman for no other reason than she is hot. That's all we need. If a woman is hot, we'll date her or sleep with her, no matter what. Unless he has something that just really puts us off. Okay, that's enough for a man. For women, that's not enough. That's not going to guarantee you anything. They have a whole list of priorities. They don't care as much. So here's the point I'm making. And if you want to impress a woman, they don't care about your perfect symmetry. And they don't care about you looking like a fitness model, because you don't look like a fitness model. The fitness model doesn't look like a fitness model. They peak for these things. Anytime you see a YouTuber with these great physiques, they don't do shirtless videos 7 days a week. Okay? They're not. They're peaking for those shirtless videos. They spend a full week, sometimes 2 weeks of their life dedicated around looking good for that one video. A lot of the YouTubers. Okay, so what are you guys trying to do? You think that you're not running around shirtless. Okay, you're not running around shirtless unless you live at the beach and you work as a lifeguard. Okay, fine. Otherwise, how often are you running around shirtless to attract women? If you think that's what's going to get them. Pretty rare. And are you peaking for those things? I mean, are you guys really and truly going to spend 2 weeks of your life peaking for that one day at the beach in the hopes of getting laid? I mean, it might help, especially if everyone's shirtless. Okay, that might help at that point. I'm not going to lie. Your regular day-to-day activities, it's not. And again, women don't care as much. The only way having a truly impressive physique is going to get you lots of girls is because your truly impressive physique earns you a six-figure income. Okay, that'll do it. Because now you're in shape and you have a six-figure income. Now that's a hell of a combination. If you're not making money on it, it's not going to do as much for you as you think. You know who's going to notice other dudes? Guys care. And I'm not even talking about in a gay way. I'm talking about day to day. Other dudes are impressed. Go to all these physique channels. Who are their followers? Hey, does it look like that half of their followers are women? No. Go to any of these male fitness channels, any physique channel. 95% men following them because men care. Other men see that and they're impressed. They want to know how they can get where you are. Okay, so you guys who are chasing extreme physiques, not just getting in shape. I mean, if you're just trying to attract women, most women do find a healthy man attractive. You don't have to worry about your physique for that to happen. You just need to be fit. You just need to lift a little bit of weights, eat a decent diet, be in shape. You don't have to look great by internet standards. You don't even have to look good by internet standards to have a body to where a lot of women will say, oh, it's a nice body, he's in shape. What do they notice? Okay? And you can even do that as a heavier power lifter. Women will still have the similar viewpoint. That's just a guy who takes care of himself. They notice. But you're doing it to impress other men. That's the only reason. And if you're in denial of that, then you're lying to yourself. Because that is who is going to notice. That's going to be 90% of the attention you get is going to be from other dudes. If you get a really phenomenal physique, other dudes going to want to ask you what protein you use. What type of curls do you do? What's your arm program, bro? Pre-workout do you use? What type of creatine do you use? That's what you're going to get. Okay, it's not going to be women throwing themselves at you. And again, I'm not saying that it hurts. It can help. But you better have those other factors in place. And a lot of guys with great physiques are not confident. They're insecure. They don't get girls. And if it was that amazing for attracting hot girls, then why do half of these fit pros you see with these phenomenal physiques, why do half of them have average-looking girlfriends and wives? If it worked that well, wouldn't they all be dating hot women? Wouldn't all their women be at least an 8 out of 10? They're not. Plenty of guys on the tubes here and on Instagram who their girls are 4s, 5s, 6s. Pretty common, great physiques. They date a 5, they date a 6. But here's the other thing that I'll tell you. Let's come back to the other point. Guys who train seriously are impressed with someone else training hard and getting serious results. Okay, it's purely an issue of respect because they know what it takes to get where they are. So if you're a strength guy, you walk into any gym, even full of bodybuilders, you pull 6 plates. You squat 500 pounds. Every single bodybuilder and physique competitor in that gym is going to turn and watch you hit that lift. You impressed them. Because there's the expression, a lot of times people say real recognizes real. Right? Even if it's different endeavors. Even if it's different endeavors. They're going to notice. They're going to notice just as much as a guy who walks in looking show ready, who poses in the mirror. Right? They're going to notice your heavy squat or your heavy deadlift just as much as they notice that guy. Because they realize that you put in work to get there. It's purely a matter of respect. Okay? But to say that you don't care or that physique guys don't care, of course they do. Because they're all watching. You guys who are watching now, if you're arguing with me, you know good and damn well if at your gym some guy walks over and pulls 6 plates aside. You're going to turn and watch. You're going to watch out of sheer respect. Okay? And you know that you will. So don't say it doesn't matter to you. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.